It's me again, NoNonsenseKnowHow. And today I'm working on this 2016 Chevy Malibu, and I want to show you how to deal with this message: shift to park after you've already shifted to park. Now, if you leave that on and you exit the car, this will kill your battery, and that's what happened to this customer. So let me show you the quick fix and then show you what the dealership's going to recommend as well. The first fast fix, if you're in a jam and you're having this problem, is on your shifter, this button, the release button, take it and spring it back and forth like so until that message goes away. This one went away. Great. Now let me show you what the problem is. Begin by setting your parking brake and start the car back up and shift it into drive. Now shut the car off, and you shouldn't go rolling anywhere when you let go of the brake. Get a body tool like this, or a screwdriver works as well, and you want to get right under here to pop this cover. Let me see if I can get that real quick. That plastic tool is a little big, so I'm going to literally just go in here with this little screwdriver. There's already a couple dings and dents on this anyway, and boom. You don't want to pry it back, you want to put it in and then push forward like that. And then this pulls off on this side. There's a little tab there. Now to remove your shift knob, you just grab it, rock it back and forth, little twist action, and pull up, and boom. There you go. Sorry about that. But how it comes off is there's a little wire that grabs in that groove. So if you just kind of twist it back and forth and pull up, that comes right out of there. Can't really give you a good angle of the wire clip, but it's down in there. And make sure you got this wire connection too, so that pulls straight up. To get this plastic tray off, grab some pressure right here. And then again, take your tool or a screwdriver and work. Well, let's see where a good starting point's going to be for this. Probably right here, giving it some pull-up pressure, work around the sides, and don't break it, but boom, here we go. Once you get it pulling up like that, you can lift this up out of the way, and boom. You got two wire connections. You can opt to leave on or push the little tabs on them and take them off. That one was a push tab, and this one, the gray one, is take a little screwdriver, push in on that, and there you go. That's out of your way. Now the whole problem is this micro switch. Let's see if I can get you a good camera angle here. Sorry for that shaky hands. And take a screwdriver, pull up on that, and push behind a little bit gently, and take this little plastic cover off. It's held on with three little tabs, and this micro switch is your problem. Now, can you replace that? It looks like probably not. So the dealer fix is replace the entire shift housing, which is what we're actually going to be doing on this car, because this is a fleet car and they don't want hack fixes. But if you own one of these cars, the fix for you is going to be push down on it and then take this piece of stainless and bend it down like so, kind of as far as you can go. Get a little bow on it. Boom, there you go. And that should be enough to cure your problem. Now, if you ask me, I think a more appropriate fix would be getting a small piece of hose like this or anything else, put some sealant on it, maybe a little bit thinner diameter because that's a little too big, but put it on there, glue it on, and then boom. Now you have some real positive action on it. And of course it's bending that switch a little bit more than it needs to be, but I don't think that's gonna have a problem again if you put that in. However, since this is a corporate vehicle, they said go ahead and replace the entire shifter. I got the factory part right here, and let's see if this switch is upgraded at all. Looks pretty simple to replace. Nope, same little micro switch in there. Well, let me get this new one in, and then we'll dissect the old one and see if this is replaceable. Here's the run through on how to replace this. I noticed on the bottom it's got these little ports, like you could just slide it back and take it out, but not the case, because there is a bolt that goes through here. So I'm going to take that whole center console out. So put both your seats in the full forward position, and then on the back you're going to have one on each side. Take a little screwdriver, pop this cover off, and then you'll have a 10mm head bolt behind it on the other side as well. Put your seat back, and then you're going to have another 7mm right here, and then a Christmas tree going right through here. So I used one of these tools to pop that out. Same thing on the other side, of course, and then two 10mm screws right here, 10mm head, and then take this red release, push that back, and This should just fold right up like so. And that's going to release your electrical connection here. Now we should be able to just lift this up and out. Lift up. And what do we got on the front? All right, boom, wow, that's really easy. I gotta put this back in drive. Son of a... But wow, look at that, man, they build these things so easy to work on sometimes. Now easy access to that 10mm nut. That's off. And then boom, this bolt just slides right out the other side. Boom, look at that, kick it back like I thought it would. You got a couple more of these Christmas trees on here. Use diagonal cutters or a tool like this to get these off without breaking them. You got one more electric connection on the bottom, so we'll just push this little tab, remove it, and then this, how's this? All right, so squeeze these two green in together, and then you got that off. Now put it back into park and get your screwdriver or tool and pop this guy out of here. Boom, like so. Wow, that was so easy. All right, I don't think I need to show you how to put this back together since it's pop and drop, so I'm gonna just time lapse me putting this back together. But man, that's an easy move. Don't mix them up, right? And done. Make sure you try it before you put it all back together too. That took just over 5 minutes to do. So not too bad. You could do it a lot quicker once you know what you're doing as well. And on this old shifter, let's see what happens if we try to pop this micro switch out, or if it's replaceable or not. Oh, look at that. Pops right out of there. It's got these little quick push pins. And then these wrap around down to the bottom. So yeah, if you want to get yourself a new micro switch, you could replace it if it ever breaks. Heck, you know what? I just cut this off. I'm going to keep this for any future projects too. Never know when you're going to need a micro switch. And clearly this one still works. I tell you, it's almost like they put that switch in there on purpose and they knew this would be failing because they just made it so easy to replace and fix. It's good design. I don't like the switch should be beefier though. All right, now I'm going to say that wraps this one up. Make sure to drop it a thumbs up, leave me a comment with some feedback, or request any future videos on, not on this car, but on something else. Appreciate all that kind of stuff. And, you know, until next time, this is Chris Brown here, KZ Guy 2, No Nonsense, No How. Make sure to toss me a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.